Hey guys, in Simple is Best 11 today, I'm going to show you a simple way to create this weirdo effect here, and it can go anywhere around your canvas. Now, I did it in my last video. The trick is to tip the paint completely off and then bring it up. So I did two of these before my art show in June, and both of them sold. One I did just the corner, and the other one I did the whole side. So that's what I'm going to try and do it today. I'm going to try and do like part of this side here. And this could work with probably any technique, because the goal is to have the black that covers one area and then whatever is going on the rest of the canvas. So I mean, if you like dirty pores or puddle pores or whichever, as long as something is going on in one area and you have some of the black around somewhere. And I'm going to do a cloud pour because I'm just in love with them and I'm still experimenting with the cloud pour. So I'm using the dark blue here, cyan blue. I have some bright copper by DecoArt. I have my cloud mix here, which is half of the Satin Enamels and half of the Artist Loft. And this is the magic paint that you need. So it's the black Satin Enamels, and it's super expensive. So this is like, it's an expensive project, but it actually works. It doesn't take like tons of practice. As long as you just put it and tip it over and bring it back, it's gonna work. So that's what's fun. I paid this $20, by the way. And I don't mix it with any other paint. So I'm using it straight up. So that's why I said that it's expensive. Just there, I mean, it's $5 right there. So, as usual, I add Liquitex pouring medium to all of my paints. Sorry, it's blocked. So, a little bit. There. I'm gonna mix these thoroughly and then add water. Now, I've noticed that the black satin enamels needs more water to get the right consistency than the white. But that's normal. If you find yourself adding more water into your black paint than into your white to get the right consistency, perfectly normal. Happens to me all the time. So let me just prepare these and set myself up, and I am going for this. Okay, so I'm working on, and I think it's 11 by 14, so super small canvas. Now, a lot of people have written to me saying that Melly, I've tried your cloud pour a dozen times and just can't get it to work. And generally, my answer to that is the way you prepare your cup. It's so important, you guys. So the first like 6 drop-ins are what's the most important part. And then what's on top, it doesn't matter because it's going to be under your cloud. It's the middle that's important, that's going to spread. So it's the bottom of your cup. I always put the blue in first because I find that dark blue in the cloud pour is genius. And since I've been using the black satin enamel, I'm just gonna put that much of the cloud pour in there. I like putting some of the black in my cup, but just a little bit. Because it takes over like crazy. So you just want a little mini like that, no more. I have a lot of paint there. So now I'm going to put my black first. So I'm just gonna go with a little bit on the side. So that white part is the cloud. The rest is nothing. It's just underneath. You use it to fill up your canvas. So this is a double. I'm going for the simple is best with the little effect on the side, and actually that was my simple is best 10 video, I think, was the cloud effect. Oh my gosh, it's been so long, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. Right off the corner and then bring it back. We'll see what that gives. You can see it happens really fast. Check that, it's popping up already. And they look like cells, but they will creep out, you guys. There is a ton of metallic in there, a ton. That bronze really worked. Alright you guys, so this is about 20 minutes later, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is the best reaction I've had up till now using this trick. But I don't want to speak too quickly because, I mean, it could still change. Like the other one, remember last video? It changed a lot. So, but I mean, the overall look is awesome. I'm speechless. It's just, I really got this cloud pour so well, like other ones that I've done. Check it out. Man, I'm afraid it's gonna take over the whole corner maybe. It would be cool if it would dry with all those little lines in there and the breakages. They look like cells right now. And you saw I just tipped and brought it back. So stay tuned for the dried result. Back with the dried result, and it looks freaking perfect. It dried exactly the same, and what's cool is it's the metallic color that's in between those cracks at the bottom. And then look at that. This is my best ever result trying this super simple technique. So my questions are, why? my gosh, why did it dry so well this time? And it dried like this. And in my two other paintings, they were even bigger. Like the shapes were different. Now, two reasons I believe. Paint brands for sure. I know that I used mostly Liquitex in this painting, which is my favorite paint for the cloud pour. But I also used the DecoArt, the small Americana for the metallic color, which I don't like usually in the cloud pour, but it worked really well with this. And I remember in my other paintings, I had used mostly Amsterdam, I think, and different brands. But I'm thinking that's one good reason. And also drying time. My painting here dried in a regular time, which is between 7 and 10 hours for the size. But this one, it was very, very humid. And I remember it dried in like more than 24 hours. I couldn't believe it. So, of course, well, I'm not saying of course, so maybe that has an effect on how perfect this one looks. Perhaps. All right, so simple is best 11. Hope you guys like this. Have a good one.